Alright, taking them down to 8. They do still have the Bone Crusher. We can block the 7/7. What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be taking a look at a rotation-proof pup deck, or rotation-proof doggos, however you want to say it, however you want to look at it. These dogs, these cards, whatever, are some of the best aggro cards that are going to be sticking around after rotation. And so I figured it was a good time for me to come back after my vacation and tackle the rotation-proof stuff. So what we're going to be focusing on is doggos. We got Pack Leader that's going to be sticking around with us, Selfless Savior, Alpine Watchdog. We got a whole lot of really good stuff. So before we go ahead and dive into all the cards we're playing here today, I would like to remind everybody to watch all the way through, watch to the deck tech outro, wrap up, whatever the hell we're calling it nowadays. And be sure you're getting all the pro tips in the middle and all that great information. So now, on into what we're actually playing here today. We have 4 copies of Selfless Savior. This is going to help keep our other doggos alive, like Pack Leader, like Alpine Houndmaster, which isn't technically a pup, but, still a very, very good card that deals a whole lot of damage. Footfall Crater, target creature gains trample and haste until end of turn. It also only costs 1 mana, as well as it can be cycled, so it's just a really, really awesome card that allows you to have that extra force if you need it, and if not, you can cycle it, right? Alpine Watchdog comes alongside Alpine Houndmaster. So Alpine Houndmaster reads, when it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a card named Alpine Watchdog and Igneous Cur. You can put 1 of each of them into your hand, so you can actually get 2 creatures for playing this 2-mana card, right? Which is insane. Furthermore, it reads, whenever Alpine Houndmaster attacks, it gets +X/+0, where X is the number of other attacking creatures, which means they can be dogs or whatever, right? So for 2 mana, you get a 2/2. You also get to draw 2 cards or pull 2 cards from your deck, which is great because then you're thinning your deck and you don't have to worry about drawing these 2 mana cards and whatever. And then also, Alpine Houndmaster makes a great target for Embereth, right? Because it gets so big and yada yada yada. Anyway, so Alpine Watchdog and Igneous Cur are kind of a part of Alpine Houndmaster, if you will, and only have 3 copies of Pack Leader. Otherwise, I do highly recommend you play 4 copies of this card. It's not a legendary, it's a Lord, which means it buffs up all your other doggos, and it makes it to where they don't take any combat damage so long as Pack Leader's attacking, right? So really, really awesome there. 2 copies of Scorching Dragonfire for some removal against planeswalkers or creatures. That's what I really love about Scorching. Banishing Light is going to be a removal against any non-land permanent, so really good there. And then we have Basri Ket to help us boost up our doggos and deal tons of damage. Hopefully we can get the emblem, that kind of stuff, right? We have Glorious Anthem to boost up everything on the board, because again, we're trying to overrun the opponent with Pack Leader and dogs and Alpine Houndmaster and dogs. So next up we have Bolt Hound, which is again another awesome pooch that is going to be sticking with this after rotation. So 3 mana, 2/2 haste. However, it also reads, whenever Bolt Hound attacks, other creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. So if you have Pack Leader swinging in, you have Bolt Hound swinging in, all your other dogs are going to get +2/+1, which is really strong considering you have an Alpine Watchdog. So it goes up to a 4/3. This goes up to a 3/3, right? Even Selfless Savior goes up to a 3/2. Sorry. There we go. And then, you can Embereth and you'll have all these other dogs swinging in and whatnot. Which brings us to our last card, Embereth, right? You got a ton of creatures that are going to be swinging in, which makes this card cost a whole lot less. It's flash. It's +1/+1 double strike and trampling. It's everything you want in an offensive deck, honestly. So that's going to do it for everything you're playing in the deck. And then over here for the lands, unfortunately, the shock lands won't be continuing with this through rotation, but we do still have Temple of Triumphs. If you have the Triomes, they're still pretty good because you can either play them down and have the double mana, or the split mana or whatever. But you can also pay 3 mana and cycle them, similarly to Footfall Crater, where if you don't need it, you can find something else, right? So all that being said and out of the way, we're going to keep this to a fairly short deck tech breakdown because, again, I'm trying to get caught back up. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the match. Sad bug. That's me right now. I'm a sad bug. Getting squashed. Oh, not exactly what you want to see, right? Fuck. Oh, cool islands, bro. Bro Chacho. Don't counter my Alpine Houndmaster with the quench. Lofty denial. Okay, well, I mean, I guess technically you did what I asked. Thank you kindly for that. You beautiful, beautiful son of a bitch. Another one. Essence Scatter. Oh, God. Third time's the charm, right? Let's just keep on keeping on. Fucking slam these creatures. In case you're wondering, yes, I could have played the Alpine Watchdog and then also played this. But, it's alright. We'll keep, keep dealing with this fucking clown. Do I go for it? I mean, sure, I can still play a pack leader after, so. Come on, counter me. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. You've only had, well, I wouldn't say this is a counter spell, but. I'm not actually going to play Magic today, I'm just going to make sure my opponent can't play it. Okay. I'm gonna try to leave these doggos on the field now. If you could so kindly as to not do anything to them. I am gonna go ahead and cycle this. Look for well, that would have been nice before we swung in, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Oh, they got a negate. You know, when I see a starter hand that has 5 counter spells, I generally keep it as well. Shit. I just want to play some Magic. I'm cycling these hoping we could hit another land, but it's fine. I guess I'll take the pooches. Extra dogs never hurt anybody, right? Get them all down there on the board state. What is this thing? It's a little flying cat dragon. That came from my Coria, didn't it? Experimental overload. Bum bum bum. And unsummon. What do you plan on unsummoning? One of my creatures? Well, this is a little awkward because we only have one source of red mana. Little bit awkward. If I swing all in, they do have enough to just block the Alpine. I think we're just big chilling. So we can get some more red mana. Could also save that red mana for the Scorching Dragonfire and then sort of block into them. Sprite Dragon, and then you're gonna unsummon what, my Alpine? Surely not. Okay, that makes more sense. Woohoo! There it is. Nope. Alright, taking them down to 8. They do still have the Bone Crusher. We can block the 7/7. Or do we let the 7/7 go through? I think we let the 7/7 go through. I need a land here. Whoa. That's, you know, it's technically what I asked for, but not exactly what I wanted. One of those situations. That's fine. We'll flood the board. Hope they don't have 3 damage somewhere. Alright. So we're getting in 5. They're down to 3. Very close game. Very, very close game here with Sad Bug. Did they draw the answer? Or are we picking up a Le Victory? Bone Crusher. That's Le Victory. GG, Sad Bug. We got you. Alrighty. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was scary though. The big 7/7 took us all the way down to 1 health. Goodness gracious. But the doggos pulled out in the end. Adrenaline. Instead of adrenaline, it's Adrenaline. I like that. They made a play on words with their name. I think I am going for the Temple of Triumph first. Yeah. Yes, yes, very nice. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Do we go ahead and Banishing Light that Risen Reef? Yeah. I forget I don't have to select it. They don't have any other permanents, you silly goose. None that I can take at least. Leafkin. Good old Leafkin. Alright, so we're still getting in damage. That's all that really matters. I feel so lost on Magic. I'm like I don't even know what standard holds anymore. 2 weeks away. They added some more like arena specific cards, and there was no way for me to search that in arena because, you know, fun stuff. Goodness gracious, me alive. Now they do still have 3 mana. 3 mana flash. Okay, so they're gonna try and kill our other Bolt Hound? Yeah. And I'm just gonna do this. Cool, cool. Right. And then all in, baby. So we're getting in at least 3 damage, maybe 6. Getting in 6, not too shabby. Next turn we'll throw down Glorious Anthem. Ooh. Adrenaline, not finding what they need. They're going scrying. Scrying down the river. Yeah, I still have so many YouTube comments I gotta go back and comb through and try to read and respond to, because there's a lot of times I get comments that are like, oh, this is a cool deck, and I want to make sure those people are like, you know, hey, I see you seeing me and all that good stuff, you know. Yeah, anyways, Bolt Hound, get him. But there's also a lot that are asking for my help, like, hey, you know, what does this do? Or like, what's a good best of 3 sideboard for this, or whatever, you know. And so I really need to go back and like answer those questions, because those are questions that like they won't get answered from, yeah, I knew you were playing Genesis Ultimatum. But those are questions that won't get answered from like another video. It's stuff that, yeah, look at you, you sly dog. You just hit all the fucking permanents, didn't you? All the permanentos. Well, that's fine. This isn't anything too new, right? This has been around. Ah, You disgust me. I need another land at some point. No, just an Alpine Houndmaster. All right, well, wow, yeah. Look at all the cards I have. Attack. 7/3 with trample. Fuck them up. Get them. I gotta have 3, 5. That works. That does. Indeedly so. Don't pull out any combat tricks. They don't have mana for combat tricks. What am I talking about? Alrighty, so smack them around. 2 damage. Yeah. But we kept all our creatures and we just basically deleted their board, right? They kept the Risen Reef, which is scary, but we're almost there. We're almost. Come on. What you doing? Leave my hounds alone. You know, I really enjoy. They called these Bolt Hounds, right? And that was with them having the knowledge that they were about to change all of the hounds to dogs. I don't know if anyone else finds that ironic or funny or play on, whatever. Motherfucker had 2 fire prophecies. Fuck you, Al. Fuck you. Can I get another land so I can actually start double playing these fucking creatures and just overrun Al here? Nyx Bloom. Well, y'all know what word follows that. Ow! You're busting my balls here, brother. Sorry, I needed a B word, alliteration and shit. Y'all know. Alright, well, tell you what, Al. Since I got that 4th land, I'm gonna do you a favor and I'm gonna come back and kick your ass. Pleasantly, nicely. But I'm gonna do it. You just wait. These pups aren't done with you yet. Mirror March. Motherfucker. You're playing such an awesome deck. I can't even be mad at you. Watch him hit the fucking hella Mirror March too. Oh, I'm gonna be so salty. Alright. Mirror March. Oh god. Well, you already hit more than I normally hit. Fuck. Alright, Al. You might have me here. I'm not gonna lie. Things are looking a little bit rough for us. That's okay. We still have 20 health. I believe we can fly. Don't Mirror March this guy. You motherfucker. Oh, I guess I'd rather you hit lands than anything. What is this? I need your luck. I sit here and complain about the shuffler and the coin flip being broke, but you're just proving me wrong. You're just saying, I don't think so, Chance. Look at this shit. Oh my god. This game's never gonna end. If they hit another Mirror March, I'm gonna highly recommend, Al, that you go to Vegas. What? I've never seen these numbers before in my life. Did they fix the coin flip? Did I miss something? Holy shit, 3 Mirror March hits. 4 if you want to count the one that hit twice, but holy but Jesus, Ow, take it easy. We can talk about it. You don't have to go milling yourself. Oh, thank God. The only time they miss. Creeping Trailblazer. You know, at this point, I'm just kind of interested to see how many times they hit Mirror March. Alright, alright. Feeling a little bit better now. Oh, man. They are going to deck themselves. Unfortunately, Risen Reef doesn't say draw on it, so it doesn't matter. I think they'll have enough damage to finish us off here with all those 2-1s. They got a 6/5 with trample. Yeah. It's a bummer, but you know, it happens. It happens. I think it was that Nyx Bloom and that Mirror March that ended up getting us in the end. Like they needed more mana. Well, thankfully they're almost out of cards, so we're almost done with those procs for now. Beautiful. B-E-A-U-T-ful. There should be no more card drawing. Another Mirror March. Classy. Classy. How do you hit this so many times? What in the hell? Yeah, what? I don't feel like I've ever seen this many procs of Mirror March in a single game. Oh man. Alright. They're almost out of mana, right? Almost out of cards. Oh god, this is so annoying. But you can't concede at this point. Like, the game's over. Just let it play out. And that's the nice thing about papers. Like, you can sort of put it all down and say, well, I would have blah blah blah, and then, you know, I could be like scooping up my stuff or whatever. Oh shit. I really want to concede, but at the same time, like, we've waited so long now. Please take a different action or the game will end in a draw. Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Please take a different action, please. There you go. How did we get back to it slow procking? Is he having to resolve this? He or she? Why are they single resolving this? Marvelous. There it is. Alright, let's see it. Hit. Oh, god, motherfucker. Hit me. Didn't they used to shorten those? Oh man. Viratus or Viritus? Viritus or Viratus? I'm not quite sure. Looks a little risky, but you know, I'll keep it. Whoa, look at this board. Yeah. Cool beans. Wow, this board is super intensive on the computer though, huh? I'd like to ensure that we get to that turn 3 play, but at the same time I want to get things going, so anyways, yeah, I like the board. It's a little intensive. I have all my graphics still the same, so yeah. It's funny. Oh, what are these scarabs flying through the air? No blocks. Hit me. I can take it. And a serrated scorpion. Lovely. Lovely. Alright. I think we just go for the pack leader here. All combat damage will be dealt this turn to dogs. I can swing in with my Selfless Savior. I think it's better to keep him back though, so we'll just end the turn on that note. Anyways, for the YouTube people, yeah, I am a little sleepy during these recordings. I slept until 1 o'clock today after getting home. Got home around 12:45ish probably last night. So yeah, I slept like a freaking baby. Now we can double block and force them to pay the 3 mana, in which case nothing really happens. We don't kill their creature, they don't kill our creatures, or we go all in and let them kill our creatures. I say we just take the damage. It's not a big deal, right? They pump it, they don't pump it, whatever. I'm just freshly back, so I'm all fine with letting people have their way. Yeah, pump it. Pump it up. Oh, we couldn't have traded anyways. It goes up to a 4/5, right? Good thing I didn't try that, right? Hey, Triome. We are going to throw it down. It will allow us to get the Glorious Anthem down. And for this turn, we can throw down a Selfless Savior and a Footfall Crater, right? We'll throw it down here. Next turn, that'll allow us to get down Bolt Hound and, well, Bolt Hound already has haste, so we can get down Glorious Anthem. I guess that's fun. Any hoosers, we are going to swing in with these two, I believe. Yeah. They'll probably just take it if I had to guess about it. Yeah. Alright, cool beans. So opponent's running a mono black deck. I wonder if they have the fly thingy. Man, I've been gone for way too long. Demonic Embrace, there we go. Let's see it. Viridius. They might just have removal, in which case they get to go ham on my face. This is only 3 damage, right? The player lost 4. 4, right. Alright, well, let it happen, you know? They deal, what, 5 damage? We go down to 10. It's not that scary. Heartless Act. I thought they might have 2, but okay, sure, whatever. Unfortunately, we don't really need the Fabled Passage here, but that's okay. Draw out something. Do we want to? I think I want another creature, actually. Another creature that boosts up all our other creatures. We can just race them for the time being, right? Like we deal enough damage, I think. We can always tap this and give something trample if they do go to block. No blocks, cool beans, all in. They're down to 7. Then we have a Glorious Anthem to follow it up. I think we're doing alright. I mean, you never know up against mono black. Gray Merchant. Nice. Alright, so that's deal 4, heal 4 for them, and then they swing in with 3 more, so we're down to 6. Now, if we do hit another land, can we hit? They only swing in with 1. Interesting. We did hit another land. Can I play both Glorious Anthems? No. But I do want a Glorious Anthem, right? I think so. Let's see, they definitely have to block here. But they still get us with the Knight of the Ebon Legion. Yikes. Should have left someone back. Like the Bolt. Should have left the Selfless Savior back, I guess. Alright. It's the best we got. Down to 3. That's unfortunate. GG. Alright. Come on, Viridius. Finish him. Not too shabby, though, honestly. If I just left the creature back, you know, we'd have been dandy. They're probably very hesitant. They're like, they've got to have something, right? For a minute. I got a lot of dust to knock off. Lost Abyss Walker, gonna be our next foe. And this looks like a fine and dandy hand. You playing Merfolks? Well, I'm not gonna turn away an Embercleave. I hate the fact that I have 2 Banishing Lights, but I'm not turning away an Embercleave. Like, freaking crazy. Conclave Mentor. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, pack leader. I need you to live. Live on. Yikes. Those are never too fun. Let's go and throw down the Scry. Another Alpine Watchdog. I actually want more land, right? Or do I? Do I want more doggos? We have 1, 2, 3 already. Yeah, I'll take another dog. Sure. Alright, so we could swing with pack leader and it'd be fine, but Wildwood Scourge would just crack back at us, so. Hell, Wildwood Scourge may crack back at us anyways. They have a Conclave Mentor, so it's very likely that they gain more counters here somewhere. By the way, like your card art here. I don't know what it came from, but beautiful. B-E-A-U-T-ful. So Banishing Light will probably go Conclave Mentor and then Wildwood is what I'm thinking. Oh. Renata's pretty bad too. Not gonna lie. Maybe we go Wildwood and Renata. Right, take those 2 out. You offering a trade here, bud? Because I'll take it. Most certainly take that trade. Cool beans. So the field's pretty even right now. And their Conclave Mentor could always just explosively gain them counters. We've seen that happen. But for the time being, we're A-okay. Basri's Lieutenant. That's a bit of a yikes. We are going to want to Banishing Light that thingy. It's protection from multicolor, right? Yeah, so Banishing Light does still work fine. Conclave Mentor, though, not super happy to see that become a 4-4. So yeah, we have the option of either getting down 2 Alpine Watchdogs, but we wouldn't double block the Conclave, right? And we're not going to block the Lieutenant either, so I think it's better to just go ahead and Banishing Light the Lieutenant. Now I want to get down these Alpines and get the Embercleave going, but we're on the defense here a little bit. We're having to remove their really good stuff. They're down to 3 cards in hand though, and there's no guarantee that all 3 of those are necessarily great cards, right? We don't have necessarily great cards either, but we have an Embercleave and more of a board state. More of a board state coming in from them. You hate to see a 5/5. Okay. We're getting to a scary point, to the point where they could sort of surprise get us, right? Alright, let's see it, Mr. Abyss Walker. Wildwood Scourge. So nothing too big there. They'll probably still swing in with everything, you think? They do. We're just taking out the wild or the Conclave here, going down a creature, going down to 6. I think so. Although there's an argument to be made for taking out the Trampler. They left the stronger creature. I mean, I'm happy about it, but it is a bit curious. So if we go here, we definitely can't get down Embercleave. If I swing in with everything, though, we can only get down Embercleave. But Embercleave does allow us to kill the Wildwood Scourge. No blocks. Alright. We're doing a little bit, but we're also going down real low. Actually, can we even block this? If we block the Stone Cool, yeah, we're down to 5. And we take out their Stone Cool. Still have Embercleave. I can play another dog and put Embercleave on Pack Leader. Okay, well, that's the GG. So close. So close. Alrighty, you made it all the way through the matches. First and foremost, I want to say thank you. If you enjoyed, please be sure to, scroll on down, click that like button on the video. Subscribe if you're new here and you want to see more. Click that bell icon that pops out afterwards, because YouTube loves it when you click the bell icon. It's just something that they do, If you're looking for us to play these decks live, hop over to twitch.tv/DrSpoken. And if you're looking for a Discord, down in the description of every video, there is a link, and I highly recommend you click on it. Now, I am recently back from vacation, so if you're watching the video, the gameplay footage and all that, and you're like, wow, Chance, you're doing some stuff funky. You gotta remember, I've been away from Magic for 2 weeks, so give me that. But on into this deck tech wrap up. Some other cards that you can play to make this deck different, whether it be more competitive, more janky, more fun, less fun, whatever tone you're going for in this deck, we got it for you here in the sideboard. So first and foremost, we have Infuriate, which is awesome at just surprising your opponent with how much it adds, right? So 1 mana adds +3/+2 on stats. Great alongside Embercleave. Great alongside something like Alpine Houndmaster, where it doesn't actually get a boost to its health, and so your opponent can very easily still block and sort of kill it. You use Infuriate. Well, now your Alpine Houndmaster has 2 extra health, right? So a little bit harder to kill. You use your Footfall to give it trample, so it doesn't matter if they're blocking it, and then boom, bam, you're dealing tons of damage. Speaking of tons of damage and boosting things up and whatnot, Glorious Anthem is a rare. If you're looking for a non-rare that is rotation proof, that does a very similar and very awesome effect, Basri Solidarity, 2 mana, sorcery, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Now, the nice thing about Glorious Anthem is once it's down, everything gets +1/+1 constantly. Basri Solidarity is only going to give those creatures +1/+1, in that one instance, and then if those creatures get removed, you sort of need to play another one, and so on and so forth. But it does stack, I guess, a little. Well, I was gonna say better than Glorious Anthem, but I don't know actually. Anyways, it's a really good card, and it's only an uncommon, so even more reason to play it, right? Next up, we have Glass Casket. If you want to have a little bit more control over the game than just 6 cards, because that's realistically what we're dealing with here, Scorching Dragonfire plus Banishing Light. Glass Casket, great removal, 2 mana for this. It allows you to exile target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less, so pretty good. Phalanx Tactics, if you're looking for more of a punch, more of an oomph to your deck, if you will, and you don't have Embercleave or Glorious Anthem or whatever, this is great. It's an uncommon 2 mana instant speed. Target creature you control gets +2/+1. So, if you're swinging in with Bullhound and Pack Leader and all that, you're already getting +2/+1 on all your dogs. This further gives them +2/+1 on target creature, and then all your other creatures also get +1/+1. So again, very, very strong. It's just a matter of, do you want Phalanx Tactics or Basri Solidarity or Glorious Anthem, right? Next up, we have Raking Claws. For those people that don't have Embercleave, there's Raking Claws, and I think there's one other card that allows you to have Double Strike, and I think the other one gives you +1/+1 stats or something like that. But the point is, you don't need Embercleave to give your creatures Double Strike and really mess up your opponent's face. So Raking Claw is very good, and it's cycling as well, which means if you don't end up needing it, cycle it. Robber of the Rich, Basri's Lieutenant, and Haktos all go alongside Winota, because if you're playing Winota, well, you're using non-humans to draw out humans, and in Boros, you're using dogs, which are non-humans, so Winota actually fits very, very snug and nicely in this deck. Personally, I was focusing on a dog deck, not a Winota deck, but if you're going to play Winota, Actos is really good. Basri's Lieutenant's really good. Robert of the Rich, really good. All these are really good humans. And of course, Alpine Houndmaster is already a human. So, sort of just slides right in there. But yes, if you want to make this a Winota deck, go for it. She's really good. Alright. And then last but not least, we have Heliod's Intervention. Personally, I really love the card. I'm able to gain twice X life. You got me right there, not to mention the fact that it can destroy artifacts and enchantments, which we've seen a lot of in Standard here recently. So anyways, all that being said and out of the way, that's pretty much going to do it for the Deck Tech wrap up. Hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And as always, I'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.